Hey everybody, this is John from Models by John Michael. If y'all could go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that notification bell, I would really appreciate it. The other thing you can do is follow me along on Facebook and Instagram, and you can check out some of the content that I've got put up on there. So I want to give you another update for the B-1 that I'm building for a buddy of mine who is retiring from the U.S. Air Force. I should have had this thing done and shipped off already, but because of work and other things, I really haven't been able to. So I'm actually a little bit late getting it to him because he's already actually retired from the Air Force. So, but I just wanted to show you the way it looks now and the progress that I made on it, things like that. So the decals are all done on it. I've got the tape over the canopy removed. Got the tail flash on there and all the nose art on there as well, as you can see. So this one will actually be the Dakota Queen out of Ellsworth Air Force Base. So there's the tail flash on the other side there. So, and there's the underside. Not really a whole lot. There's a few small decals on there for the crew door and then for each of the Bombay doors. So really all I have left to do on her are the landing gear, and then once that's all said and done, she'll be ready to go, and a few other minor touch-ups. So and that's really about all I've got for this model. So after this one is done, I'll be going back to the SBD dot list that I showed you a few videos ago now, because I haven't been able to get to it. I was going to get to it after I did the P40, but because of the timing of the retirement and everything, that I wanted to get this B1 done before I went back and did the dot list. So once this is done, I will, no kidding, be getting back to the dot list. And then I also have that other P40 that I was building that I think I'm going to try and do a diorama for, but I'm not 100% certain what route I want to go with it. So I'm thinking of doing one of the Flying Tigers as a crashed aircraft. So if you guys have any ideas of what I could do with a 1/48 scale P40 model for a crashed diorama or some other type of diorama, let me know. I think I'm going to go crashed because I ended up using the landing gear for the Airfix P40 on the Trumpeter P40. So because the landing gear weren't compatible with the Trumpeter kit to have them in the landing gear up position, there was actually supposed to be just the landing gear down. So I ended up having to cannibalize parts from the Airfix P40 onto the the Trumpeter P40, not Edward P40. So that's why I'm thinking crashed, because the landing gear for the Airfix P40 is going to be completely missing. So that's kind of the angle I'm thinking of going at it from there, is just to do a crash diorama and get creative with it. I've never done a diorama before, so I think it'd be kind of neat to try and attempt something like that. So because I know dioramas are a whole nother beast, because not only are you building the model, then you're actually doing the, building the environment for it, the diorama for it, to make it look as realistic as you possibly can. So just, if you have any ideas, toss me some ideas. The other thing I wanted to do too is say that if you guys are looking to have a model built for you at a reasonable price, please get a hold of me. Reach out to me on Instagram, reach out to me on Facebook or on YouTube, and let me know if there's something you're thinking of. Most of the stuff, I'm sure, as you've seen that I've done on my channel, is World War II aircraft. That's the stuff that I really, really like to do. The other thing you can do, or the other thing I like to do, is the Star Wars or sci-fi type stuff. I've done a couple of Star Trek ships, done a few Star Wars models and things like that. So I do like to do those kinds of things as well. So other than that, that's really all I have for you all today. Let me give you one last look at this B1. I do want to say this, that this B1, this Minicraft B1 kit is lacking in a lot of detail. As you can see, there's not any paneling on the fuselage. And the only paneling you have is the bomb bay doors and what would be the main gear doors. And then you've got some paneling on the wings. Other than that, she has no kind of detail for really the flaps or anything on here. It's just, you know, smooth plastic. So if you're looking for a kit, a B1 kit that does have more detailing in it, I would say look at other options. I've heard that the Academy B1, I think it's a 1/44 scale kit, same as this. Might be a 1/72. I'm not certain on that, so don't take my word for it. So that's an option, and I think the Revell B1s are actually fairly decent for detailing as well. So if you want something that's just quick and easy and smooth and doesn't really have a lot of detail to it, which most modelers don't, most of them want detail. I'm one of those myself. I got this kit because it was readily available at my local hobby store, and I wanted to get going on this for my friend's retirement, although I'm still late for getting it done and sent to him, which, you know, I will apologize to him for doing that. But so yeah, so if you're looking for something with more detail, I encourage you to look at other kits. So, but the Minicraft kit is not a terrible kit. There are some alignment issues with the pieces of plastic, so it does require some putty, some sanding, some TLC to get her looking smooth. So, but other than that, it's not a terrible, I wouldn't call this a terrible kit. So, but if you're looking for a lot of detail, it's just not going to be in this particular one. So anyway, guys, that's all I got. You guys take care. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and I will catch you all later. Happy modeling.